What up, YouTube? This is the Young Chevy Truck YouTube channel where I plan on showing you how to build a 1984 Chevy C10 truck that just burns rubber, ain't meant to be fast, and only meant to be fun for you. And in this episode, I got a small little update for you. I know I haven't been posting like that, so just want to make sure I got a little video out to you guys for those people who are actually keeping up with what's going on. So, we made it to 1,000 subs, as you already know, like I've been saying, and I feel like I can't make a good 1,000 subscriber video, and I feel like I couldn't thank you enough in a way, and I feel like the thank yous that I do give just aren't necessarily, I feel like it's just not enough. It's just not enough. I wanted to make a dope video with special effects. Been too busy with the truck. Been way too busy with the truck. I've been working on it all week. But what I can say about getting 1,000 subs is basically my nightmares aren't filled with, you know, fears of falling from tall places and I don't know, whatever weird nightmares that other people have. My nightmares consist of not following my daggone dreams. I feel that getting a name for myself in the things that I love to do is a big step toward following my dreams. Very monumental step. And I know that 1,000 subscribers doesn't mean that all of my troubles are over. Even 100,000 subscribers doesn't mean all of my troubles are over. 1,000,000 subscribers won't mean that all of my troubles are over. But getting a name for myself in what I love to do is a perfect step in the right direction to following my dreams. So I really appreciate you guys for supporting that movement and supporting my dreams. That's the best way for me to say what I need to say. So thank you guys for being the first 1,000 to support my movement. Yeah, that didn't sound so bad. This is probably the top of my dome, y'all. Bear with me. But as for the C10, guys, I know you guys clicked on this video because you guys wanted to hear about what's going on with the C10, of course. And I really appreciate you guys for being so patient with me. I got my notes right here to make sure I stay on track. People are saying that timing is the issue for the C10, and that's valid. I mean, I can see where you would think that, but the problem is we can't get the starter to turn the motor. We just can't get it to turn the motor with all the load. And we know that that's the problem because, like, in that video that you guys were watching, we were literally just trying to spin it a little bit just so we could see fuel actually getting up into the car. That's all. We were going to start it in that video, but we wanted to see some fuel actually going up there before we start pumping the gas pedal, of course, as you would probably already imagine. But we couldn't even get the engine to spin fast enough to do that. So the timing is not the problem that we're facing. The problem that we're facing, I believe, is definitely starting related. So something that we did was take all the spark plugs out and spin the engine, and it spun just fine. So I know my wiring is right. I wired up the starter fine. But when we actually put the plug wires on and the spark plugs in and all that and started to spin the engine again, that's when it started to kind of twitch and instead of actually spinning it consistently. But when those spark plugs are out, we turn that key and it flies. So I know the starter is wired up correctly. I know it's wired up correctly, but I feel like the starter might be faulty, and I feel like it might not be enough for the setup. Even though it was enough for the last setup, I feel like it might just be past the threshold. I mean, because last setup I did, it was like 10-to-1, and it was an engine that was well broken in. It ran for probably 100,000 miles before that. So it was probably easy for it to start that up. This is 10.2-to-1. I don't know, man. This is just theory. I'm not sure when I say this. But the whole point of making this video is because I need help. So I'm not trying to bash you guys' ideas. I'm just trying to give you what I have, which is this information. So, but the new setup is 10.2 to 1 versus the about 10 to 1 that the last setup had. And it seems like maybe I'm past that threshold. Maybe the fresh bottom end combined with the higher compression than from stock is what is making that starter not want to turn. Because literally, when the spark plugs are out and the engine is spinning, it's fine. Everything is going good. Nothing sounds like it's wearing down or dying. But when we put the plugs in and it's actually compressing the air like it should, or when we have the starter actually trying to compress the air and actually trying to start up the motor, that's when it starts to do that weird and even the starter itself will start smoking. Well, I'm not really sure if it was the starter itself just yet, so I take that back. But something will start smoking, like electrically. You could smell something smoking, and I've looked everywhere and I can't seem to find an issue with anything, which is so weird, and I just can't really put my finger on it. So there's that, and there is the option of switching that starter that's on it now back to the old starter that came with the truck, which I know works. Just switch it out to that one, or go to the store and get like a high torque mini starter or something like that to put on there, because I just would hate to put a boo-boo one on there and it's still let me rephrase that. I would hate to put on the old one that came with it and then it do the exact same thing, because I'll feel like, oh, well, I don't know if it's still a wiring situation or if it's a starter situation. But I feel like if I put something new on there, something a little bit stronger, and it didn't work, then I would know for sure. I would know for sure that it is only wiring related. But of course, that's an expensive route to take. So I'm not sure really what I want to do yet, quite honestly. But it would be nice to hear what you guys think about what all is going on with that situation, because I think that's what the problem is. Honestly, I think that's what the problem is, because as soon as it's under some load and as soon as it's time to really spin that thing up, because you have to spin it a kind of a lot to build like compression up, and then you throw some fuel in there and then good, you're good to go. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that, y'all. I'm really not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not the timing, because I'm pretty sure I could go unplug the distributor wire, the ignition wire, and it'll do the same thing. It's not timing, even though it does sound like it really is. But it was doing that weird stutter thing before we even tried to actually bring it to life. It did it when we were literally just trying to spin the engine. I don't know. I tried putting a stronger battery on it too, because I thought that the battery I had was weak, and that didn't work. I took the starter off. All this is stuff that happened this week. Like, I've been working on this same thing all week. I figured there's no point in posting all that anger. So I literally took the starter off and started messing with stuff to see if something was loose, something broke, and then I fixed it. You might have seen it on my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram. I'll put it down here. I posted it on my Instagram story, and it snapped, and so I replaced that, put it all back together, and it still did that same thing when it actually came time to compress all the air. So it's just, I just feel like it's starter related and nothing else. That's just my opinion. But with the facts that I know there, I'll leave you guys with that. Please comment below if you have anything, any type of input on the situation. I know some of you guys commented on the last video trying to help out, but I think with this information, this might be able to sort of help you guys see what I'm seeing. So I would hope that somebody would comment and help me here, because I'm not really sure what to do, to be honest with you. I'm not going to be working on it until Monday because I got the work weekend ahead of me. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got this little update out for y'all. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got for y'all. Like I said, I've been working on it all week. My hands are beat. My hands are beat. I got a hole in this finger, and then this is it's a little janky. I've been working, y'all. I've been working. It hasn't been on camera, but it's just nothing but, oh, today might be the day, guys, and then it doesn't work. And then, oh, today might be the day, and then it doesn't work. I don't want to post. I didn't want to post that. I was really just trying to focus. But I know this video is getting long. I had to make sure I got a little update out to you. I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, so then maybe somebody can sponsor me a starter that's gonna handle the job. I'm joking, but you get what I'm saying. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you guys leave a like and have a good one.